attention for your lower back. So if there's any pain or stiffness in that area, hopefully these poses will help and alleviate that discomfort. This is great for all experience levels and no props are required. So we're just going to begin sitting. I'm doing this cross-legged, and I want you to focus on lifting the crown of your head up, rolling your shoulders down and away from the ears, and toning the lower belly back a little. And you can close your eyes, just centering yourself here, making sure that you're not leaning forward or leaning back. We're really stacking the spine. Take a few breaths in and out through your nose. And we'll do some side bends and twists in this class, which are really great for lower back health. So you can start by extending your left arm all the way up towards the sky. Right fingertips can crawl out to the side and find your first side body stretch. So as I'm reaching my left arm up and over, I'm thinking of pushing down into my left sit bone. And see if you can relax your head, relax your neck and your jaw. And really reach out long through that left hand. Use your right hand to push into the floor to come up, and we're just going to bring that left hand to our right knee. Right fingertips go behind us for support. Lift and lengthen and maintain this length even as you twist over to the right. So I'm using a little bit of arm strength to open through my chest, but my hips are still facing forward. One more deep breath in here. And now release, just so you're at an angle facing towards your right knee and your right thigh. And you can kind of just crawl the fingertips out and round through your upper body. So round and contract. Chin to chest, pulling the lower belly in, and really just crawling and reaching that left hand further forward. And let's release, walk your hands back, uncurling from the pose. And we're going to do the same thing to the other side. I'm just going to switch the cross of my legs so I'm evening things out. Left shin in front of the right. And this time, right arm stretches all the way up to the sky. Really feel that length along the side of the waist. Left fingertips down and reach it over. So again, I'm thinking of pushing into my right sit bone. I'm not lifting and tilting myself over. Breathing in and out through your nose. Letting your head be heavy. Straighten your left arm so you're lifting up, and we'll find a spinal twist from here. Right hand to your left knee, left fingertips behind you. Inhale, straighten out and maintain the straightness through the spine even as you rotate. So belly button facing forward and trying to get our chest and shoulders to face over to the left. Think of lifting even taller through this pose. Exhale to release. Staying at an angle towards that left thigh and left knee, you can just crawl your fingertips over a little bit. Coming on up. And let's release. Just two more seated poses before we move on. I'm going to turn to the side just to make it easier for you to see what I'm doing. You're going to extend your right leg out in front of you and bring your left foot to the inside of that thigh. Anchor down, and we're going to make this a passive forward fold. So allow your spine to naturally round. If you need to bend a little bit through that right knee, that's perfectly fine. Stretching the hamstrings can be a great way to alleviate some of the tension for our lower back. So don't force this pose and this stretch. Let gravity take you deeper into it. Targeting all the muscles along the posterior chain from the crown of your head, down the neck, down your spine, and all the way down the back of the leg. Push your hands into the floor, slowly roll back up. And we'll lift our left knee up and cross your left foot over the top of that right thigh, coming into a little spinal twist again here. This time you're going to grab a hold of your left leg with your right arm, really squeeze your thigh in towards your belly, and then twist open to the left. So my left fingertips are just behind me for support here. Keep stretching the crown of your head up, pushing into your big left toe, drawing the lower belly in. And release second side. Head to knee pose, left leg extends out in front of you. Bend your right knee, bring the foot to the inside of that leg. And a passive forward fold, so let gravity just pull you into the stretch. I'm turning my palms facing up so that I'm not tempted to push or pull or force my way into the fold. Especially first thing in the morning, you're probably sick and tight. So less is always more. Seated twist. You're going to lift your right knee up, cross your right foot over the top of that left thigh. I'm going to wrap my left arm around my leg and hug the thigh and the knee in towards me. Right fingertips go behind me for support, and we open to the right. Make sure you're not slouching or rounding forward in this pose. One more deep belly breath. And release, facing forward. And we're just going to lower all the way down onto our backs. I'm just going to turn the other way here. So however you'd like to get there, you can pull both knees in towards your belly, giving them a big squeeze. And maybe rock a little bit side to side, massaging your lower back. Probably the movement I like to do the most when it comes to lower back health is just a little knee pumping motion. So you're just going to place your hands on the tops of your knees, and as you inhale, straighten the arms, moving the knees and thighs away from your chest, and then exhale, slowly bringing them in. And I like to just do this straight forward and back. You can always do it in little circles if that feels better to you. Try to relax your legs fully. Relax through your hip flexors and let your arms do all of the work. You'll notice how when you bring your thighs in, your lower back pushes into the floor a little bit more and then lifts off of the ground a little bit as the knees move away. We'll take about one more here. And when you have your knees in, keep the right leg where it is and straighten your left leg to the mat. So the more you're able to extend and straighten that left leg, the more you'll feel this through the hip flexors. Sometimes tight hip flexors is what causes our lower back pain and discomfort. So push into that left heel and keep trying to pull that right knee a little bit more in towards your belly. Relax your shoulders. One more deep breath in here. And we'll carry this over into a twist. So my right knee is going to cross over my body towards the left. I'm using my left hand to help guide it along. And I'm going to reach my right arm out to the side, trying to encourage my right shoulder blade to push down into the mat. Releasing the twist. And you can straighten your right leg out. We're going to switch sides. So this time you'll pull your left knee in towards your belly. You can either hold on to the back of the thigh or the front of your shin. But the emphasis is really on the length that we're trying to cultivate through that right leg. So stretching out through our hip flexors and at the same time pulling that left knee in. Keep both shoulder blades grounded on the mat. Make sure you're not lifting your head up. We'll carry it into a twist. So my left knee is going to cross over towards the left. I'm trying to stack my left hip over my right one. My left arm is going to reach out. So you might get a little bit of a chest stretch in here as well. Releasing the twist, bend both knees, bring your feet flat to the floor. We'll take one last little pose here, working a little bit more back and then back off the floor. Hug through your inner thighs. Try to relax your shoulders away from your ears. Engage and strengthen through your legs, through your seat. Press those hips up a little bit higher. And let's release slowly, inch by inch. And you can just roll to one side. We're going to come up to take a seat. With my short morning classes, I like to finish sitting instead of in Shavasana so that we don't fall back asleep. So sit in any way that is comfortable to you here. Find that length and just notice if that area of the low back hopefully feels a little bit more open. And you can bring your hands together at the front of the heart. We'll close by chanting Om together one time. Let's inhale to chant. Breathe in deeply.